This was simple, people. Hats off to Florida. Obviously, we talked about they're a phenomenal first quarter team and the energy that they were going to come out with. We didn't match it. Other things that we've talked about when things go bad for us is head on ball, one-on-one stances with great rotational defense. We did not do a great job of that. Dominating the boards, we only won by 4. And then the other area that we've been really focusing on and working on in practice is our assist to turnover ratio. First half was the ball game. We had 1 assist to 12 turnovers, which led to way too many opportunities for them to get in the open court, play with a rhythm and a swag at our place. And ultimately, that's why the outcome is what it was today. I thought we did a great job in the second half trying to fight and do a 2-3 zone. I thought Tally gave us some great minutes as a freshman who came in and not scared and played with a little crap to her. I thought this one was phenomenal, again, competing at the highest level, but I had too many people that just went quiet tonight, and that can't happen in a game in the SEC, especially at home. And again, you tip your hat to Florida, and we'll rest up, and then we got to get right back, and we'll go to Texas.
Start with Robbie, go across front, right?
Sam, it seemed like Maddie was the only one with a lot of energy all game long. I mean, why do you think that was? And also, after the Arkansas game, you were pretty upset about the turnovers, and those were a big issue in the first half. How come that didn't carry over this game and get cleaned up, and also the energy? Where did that?
Yeah, that's the million-dollar question. I'm going to obviously challenge my seniors at this point of year. You got to bring a level of toughness to you that we'll talk about, that you got to set the tone. There's no way a freshman should be having more energy or juice or playing not to lose, and other ones who've been in these moments not seizing those moments. And I think it started with the turnovers. We got emotional on some ones where I thought we could easily start the game 8-2. We had some high-low passes that we work on in practice, some wraparound passes, and then getting beat off the bounce that just, again, I think I called 2 timeouts the first quarter because you could see it, to your point. Made some substitution, but to your point, that's the million-dollar question. I don't understand why they didn't come out with some more fight like she did. And again, I'm tipping my hat off to the ones who did.
Maddie, it seemed like the team started to play a little bit better in the second and third quarters to just stay within striking distance into the fourth quarter. Mm-hmm. Just what do you think was kind of the difference in that last quarter to not kind of get ahead?
Yeah, I feel like we came out, had a little bit more confidence, had a little more, we saw the end goal. We started breaking the lead a little bit. So that just, we gained confidence a little bit, and, we started doing the things that we needed to do on offense as far as executing. And so I feel like that just gave us, a little tip and a little bit more energy.
Coach, what were McGill and Reynolds doing to kind of give you guys so much trouble?
A lot. I mean, obviously McGill is, we've talked about it, we knew it was a 3-headed snake. There's nothing that happened tonight that threw me off. That's why I'm upset so much. We talked about it on the board. Liv McGill's phenomenal with the ball, whether it's man or zone. The young lady just has a poise about her where she's able to find a gap, loves to go left, all right, change of direction, speed. We let her do it. I'm just speechless. I mean, we spent a lot of time on scout report defense and tendencies. We just flat out didn't do a great job of doing that. And then Layla Reynolds, and I told my team this, is one of the best athletes in the country, like Madison is, where if you turn it over and she gets in the open court, unless you've got 2 people sitting there in front of her waiting on her, the young lady can just go off the bounce, and she can attack the rim as good as anybody in the country. There was a reason she was a McDonald's All-American out of high school. So, again, the thing for me was not being head on ball and too many live ball turnovers where you let 2 elite athletes get open in the open court, and that's why it was the way it was tonight.
Go back over to Colin and James.
Maddie, this team has had some tough losses, and there was a stretch where there were quite a few of those, but it still felt like the team was building towards something and improving each week. With this loss, it feels like maybe a step backwards. So what was the reaction among the team, and talking to team members during the game, after the game? What was the vibe?
Yeah, we're all pretty disappointed. We know we could have, gave a little bit more, executed things differently. But at the end, we're still a team. We're still a family. We're going to, put this behind us, get back in the gym, focus on the things that went wrong and where we can, turn into a positive thing and just keep going.
James.
Coach, this was arguably an opportunity to put yourselves more firmly in the NCAA tournament picture. Just how might that add to the frustration you're feeling tonight, if at all?
No, we talked about a 6-game season. We're playing all opponents, so our goal was to go 4 for 6. You still got everything that you want in front of you. You got to put this one behind because, again, this is the SEC. I think I just heard before I walked in here, Texas A&M. Did they beat Tennessee at Tennessee? So, again, that's this league. We're all beating each other up. This is what happens. There's no sisters of the poor. Everybody's good every single night. You got to step up and you got to show up. And then we didn't get the job done. I think for the first quarter that we allowed them to get 24 points. Obviously, they had 19, 11, and 17 after that. The dagger was the first quarter. And then you got to make shots. Simple as that. For the last 2 games that we shot the ball so well, we go 1 for 12 from the three-point line, and then you can't go 13 for 21 on top of that. So we can be talking blue in the face. Bottom line is we didn't get the job done. I'm not one to make excuses. All right, we didn't get a job done on offense or defense. And again, you got to tip your hat. Florida played better. They came into our house. Our team is learning that, how important it is to protect home. And again, I can't thank our fans for showing up like they did. And then obviously we got one more home game to finish the season here that we need you for senior night. So we'll go back to practice and roll up the sleeves and try to find one here at Texas.
All right, we got time for a couple more. Just Sam and Jacob.
Maddie, just a big game next at Texas. What's just going to be the key to pulling off an upset on the road?
Honestly, just have more energy. Come out not timid. I feel like this game we came out a little bit timid, like Coach Sam said. So just having more energy, especially being a road game, with the crowd that they bring. And yeah, just play our game, not feed into how Texas plays. Just play our own game, limit turnovers, and yeah.
All right, thanks, everybody.
All right, appreciate y'all. Yep.